Hello, everybody, and I would like to thank my wonderful subscribers. Hello, everybody, and today we are going to be watching the IKEA experience from TheOdd1sOut. So, I've been to IKEA a few times. It's been okay almost every time. Maybe a bit boring, a bit tiring. But definitely not as bad as this guy seems to have it. Maybe that's because every time I went with my mother to IKEA, it was just to get like small items. Like, I'm almost sure we never actually got any big furniture, and we had to like carry it outside. I don't think we've ever had to do that at all. So yeah. But, this video, I can pretty easily tell what it's gonna be about. And I see he has a fork with what looks like a meatball on it. I know IKEA is famous for meatballs, but I never had it. Like, I think the most I've ever had at IKEA is a soda. So yeah, let's get into it right now. Also, I hear most of their products are named after rivers. They're named after rivers. Like what I hear, like German rivers or something.
I'm terrible at decorating. Not in the sense that I have terrible taste, but rather I'm terrible doing anything. I have this debilitating habit where right before I hang a picture up on a wall,
you don't like it?
Yeah, this spot is perfect. I'll just set this on the floor real quick so I remember this is the spot I'm going to hang it up.
No!
And then that picture will stay on the floor for 6 months until I finally do hang it up, which takes less than 5 minutes to do so. Sometimes, though, I'll get into a home decoration overhaul kind of mood.
Really?
Like recently, I've come into the possession of 30 Warrior Cat books.
You need a bookshelf?
And instead of putting them in a closet next to my 30 Animorph books, I decided it was finally time to buy a bookshelf and put all of my classic literature neatly on display.
Yeah,
after perusing multiple furniture websites and getting overwhelmed with the massive amount of choices and styles, letting my algorithm know I was desperate for a new shelving unit, I had a sudden moment of clarity. I am spending more time thinking about shelves than I've ever wanted to in my entire life. I just need something to hold my cat books. Why am I overcomplicating this?
Yeah.
I should check old reliable
IKEA.
Ooh, this looks nice.
That was easy.
The Calyx. Now, I could just pay to have this thing delivered straight to my door, or I could go on a fun adventure filled with meatballs.
I'm not into meatballs.
The older you get, the more fun going to IKEA gets. Any piece of furniture you can possibly imagine is at IKEA. Yeah. With a ridiculous name. In my head, this was going to be the quickest IKEA trip of my life.
It was
I would eat some meatballs that are so delicious you don't even need spaghetti to go with them.
No.
Then I would find my Calyx and take it home. If I had 2 birds right now, I could totally kill them with 1 stone.
Don't do it.
Or meatball. But if you know anything about IKEA, a quick IKEA trip is an oxymoron. The first red flag that this trip was going awry was that as I was standing in the checkout line with my food on my lunch tray, I couldn't help but notice that even though I asked for the 12 meatball meal, I only counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 meatballs on my plate.
Oh, come on, that's one
an important question.
Are they
Am I the type of guy who will step out of line, walk back to the server, and say, I don't know how you Swedes count, but here in the States. And before I even finish the hypothetical, I figured, no, I'm not that type of guy. But then, more minor inconveniences kept happening. After I completed my incomplete meal, I went to fill up my water bottle at one of those water filling stations. But when I put my bottle in, the flow of water, curved to the side, but then when I moved my bottle over to where the water was going, it wouldn't be under the sensor, so I had to do this whole dance where I kept activating and moving my water bottle, and by the time my bottle was half full, I remember thinking, I wish this machine just didn't work, because then I would just go, oh, guess it doesn't work, but now it's making me work for my hydration. But whatever, this is all just part of the IKEA experience, and why it's such a magical...
Hey, dude, I'm pretty sure the sensor doesn't actually, care what is under it. All it cares about is that, something is blocking the sensor. I'm pretty sure all you had to do, my man, was put your hand on the sensor and put your water bottle in. You didn't need to, keep shuffling it back and forth. Just put your hand on it. Even if it doesn't work. I didn't hear you try to do it, did I? Damn. Not the brightest James moment.
Place, right? I skipped grabbing a shopping cart and started blazing through all the neatly designed showrooms that I'm usually a huge sucker for. Wow.
Oh my god, yeah. No, I love them. Those are my favorite parts. I just looking at all the rooms. It's just hey, IKEA, can I just buy this room? Can I just can you take apart this room and systematically rebuild it at my house? Right? Did anybody doing that? I sitting down. If I was all by myself at IKEA instead of with a parent, I would totally just look around them for an absurd amount of time. Just checking it out.
Oh, I wish my bedroom looked like a Scandinavian child's bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any of that today. I had one item on my mind, and that was the one and only, easy to pronounce, calyx.
Calyx.
Now imagine my surprise when I turned a corner and saw an entire showroom called the Calyx Collection.
Oh.
Maybe if I had been more observant and saw the giant calyx display at the front of the store, or just looked on the website for 2 more seconds, I would have learned that calyx is like the name of a type of bookshelf.
Ooh.
And they come in all these different shapes and sizes, and oh no, I'm overwhelmed with choices again. I saw they were also selling these cubbies that could go into the shelves, and I thought, now I gotta get a cart. If you don't know, IKEA is a one-way street. Arrows illuminate the floor, indicating the flow of traffic. And even though I was robbed of a meatball, I was still willing to respect the rules of the road, and I did a full lap around the store.
You don't need to do that.
I'm super glad I put in the work to fill up my water bottle, because this mega store was a lot more mega than I remember. I kept following the arrows, but I swear they were making me go in circles. I am not surprised that there is a never-ending
Sometimes
IKEA
it's
SCP,
hard to find a bathroom.
because as you walk through a regular IKEA, you definitely get worried that this place will never end. But the real problem going through all the showrooms twice was that it doubled my chances to see a piece of furniture and go, oh, I actually could use that.
No.
There has got to be a Swedish word for going to IKEA for...
No, literally. It is a marketing trap. They do that on purpose, so you have to look around the shop more. Supermarkets do the exact same thing to make you stay in there longer. The longer you stay in, the less resistant you are to finding new items you love.
One item, and then leaving with $1,000 worth of furniture. There was an end table that I swear had a spotlight shining directly on it. I could hear Swedish angels singing. This end table would be perfect for my printer. Which is currently on the floor.
Damn!
So after 2 laps of the showroom, I headed to the giant warehouse to pick up my stuff, and there were these shelf dividers I wanted, which were ironically at the very back of this long shelf themselves. And by this point in my journey, I was kind of done playing by IKEA's rules.
You don't care anymore?
Just climbed up in there and got him myself. What was I supposed to do? Ask someone for help and make them crawl up in there? Now, the amazing end table that I wanted for my printer had to be picked up in the order pickup area for some reason. I guess they had it.
I thought you went here to buy a shelf, a talent shelf, That did not look like the picture you showed me a while back, Are you getting a new item, or are you now picking up multiple items, James?
The super secret employee-only warehouse, so I showed the guy my receipt, and my name appeared on a screen, along with an estimated time my order would be ready.
2 hours.
Which was in 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I waited 10 minutes, and the guy never called my name.
Damn.
And I thought,
I'm
not bothered by this.
It
was an estimate. It's fine being a few minutes late.
Yeah.
Then more time passed.
Right.
And by this point,
15.
it had been 10 minutes after my estimated 10-minute wait time.
Well, that's 20
minutes.
minutes.
I go up to the guy and said, listen, I can let the meatball slide. But
he didn't know about the meatballs.
And he was like, oh, yeah, we're just waiting on someone who can operate a forklift.
What?
Do you want me to climb up there? I added 45 minutes to my quickest IKEA trip to get something I came into the store not originally wanting.
Oh my God.
I didn't even measure if my printer would fit, so I was kind of taking a gamble there.
God damn.
Good news, it totally fits.
Oh, thank God.
However, even with all those minor inconveniences I had to deal with, something happened in that IKEA that really stuck out to me, and dare I say, made the whole trip worth it.
Wait, really?
After I had done my first lap of the showroom and secured a shopping cart, I saw this middle-aged woman with who I'm assuming was her mom in a wheelchair, and she was grabbing all these small items in her bare hands, and even though I had traveled very far for the shopping cart, I asked her, do you need a shopping cart? Oh yes, that would be very helpful, thank you. I'm doing a voice. That's not how she sounded. After I gave her mine, I did just turn around and went against the flow of traffic to grab another shopping cart. I'm only running on 11 meatballs here. I'm not doing that a third time. But then later, when I was down in the warehouse, I was about to put this big box into my cart when that same woman just so happened to be there and asked, do you need any help? And it made me realize that a simple act of kindness can be so meaningful to someone that it can completely change the type of day they're having. Admittedly, I did end up putting that box back because I realized it was in the wrong color.
God damn.
I'm sorry for making you crawl up in there, Grandma.
Wait,
sometimes we get so wrapped up in decorating our room or scrolling on our phone that we forget the real world is out there. So go out and do something nice for someone today. It'll make both of you feel a lot better.
Yeah.
And if you have any pictures just leaning up against a wall,
hang them
go
up.
hang them up right now. It'll take like 2 seconds.
But you never told me if you never told me if you got the shelf, bro. Well, what about the shelf? The shelf! The bookshelf for your warrior tax books. Did that happen? You talked about the printer shelf. Are you gonna use that to keep your books? Please, I need an answer, James. I need an answer, James. No! Okay, but pretty good video. It was relatable. Kinda. I never actually felt that tired. And, I never really knew that, IKEA had, a thing where, there's a flow of traffic. I saw the arrows, but I just thought, oh, those are arrows pointing to, areas. Not that I was supposed to walk in those ways. There is a 0% chance that I have not gone against those. I've totally accidentally gone against the arrows in that way. But yeah. Oh my God, I like how the Yodo. Wait. Yeah, I like how the hat is positioned so it would be on the Yodo. That's nice. But yeah. Not much else to say. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.